Hi everyone, I am back with more books for you guys, and today I have this two book. This is so popular, I'm sure many of you have seen it in the bookshops. This one maybe probably not, but today's topic it's on cancer. It's because these two books they are on cancer, so probably I will be better off starting off with this one first. This is The Fault in Our Stars, and it's by John Green. It's so famous, it has been made into a film, and I'm probably sure that a lot of you have seen the film. But I would have to say you have to read the book. If you love the film, you will love the book even more. I'm not sure if it's because I'm a reader, so I like to read more than I like to watch the film. But I was reading the book halfway through and I searched online. I didn't watch I've watched the beginning part of the film and I didn't like it. I really don't. Because most of the time, this book with so many words, so much details, to be forced into a film for probably 90 minutes or maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours, that is too rushed. Everything is just rushed past. So it's so great if you read the book because you get to pick up on all the details, the way the writer put his sentences, the way everything clicks together, the way if you read the book, you just find so much details that the film misses out on, and they are so important to the whole story, the whole plot, because they tie it together. And you watch the film, you try to relate to it with the action, with the feeling, with what is portrayed on the actress and actor faces. But when you read the book, you pick up the feelings from the words itself, and it's really strong. Um, you know, I have no idea why this book is so amazing, but it really is. At first, I just brushed it off and then I saw that, oh, it's, when it first came out, it's just another book in a bookshop until it was made into a film and everybody was talking about it and getting all excited about it, that I picked it up and looked at the back and thought, probably, I may be interested in it. I used to love this sort of book because it's inspirational book. I love to read inspirational books whereby people are going through hardship and they try to survive and all that. I probably that's where I got my negative energy from. But anyway, so if you haven't read this book, I will let you know what is the story about. So what it says on the back is that despite the tumor drinking medical miracle that has brought her a few years, Hazel has never been anything but terminal. Her final chapter inscribed upon diagnosis. But when a gorgeous plot twist named Augustus Waters suddenly appeared at Cancer Kids Support Group, Hazel's story is about to be completely rewritten. So basically, the main character is Hazel and Augustus. Hazel, she is a girl with will and strength. You can really admire her for whatever she has been through. At first, she was pretty gloomy about her diagnosis because basically she went into remission and then she relapsed. And no, did she went into remission? I'm not really sure if she went in remission, but then she is on this drug which is created fictionally to put into her body every single day to make her go through, to allow her body to survive. And she thought, one day her body's just gonna give up on her and then she would die. Until she meet this other boy who changes her life and change the story. It's another boy with cancer. But the way this boy views life, it's so different. And it inspired her to be it really inspired an entire love story between them and all that. You really have to read the book to pick up on the really amazing the little twists here and there, which is not shown on the film. It's so sad that it's not on the film. It's just maybe mentioned 1 or 2 times, but then that's what tied the whole story up together, and it's amazing. That's why I would recommend this book. So this is the second book. You probably cannot see it too clearly. It's a Maybe One Day, and it's by Melissa Kantor. In the face of tragedy, friendship is everything. So basically, this book, let me read what's on the back for you. It's supposed to be the best year of their lives. Zoe and her best friend, Olivia, who have always had big plans to tour the world as prima ballerinas, and live together in a swanky Manhattan apartment. But when they were cut from the ballet company, their dreams for the future evaporate. Suddenly, Zoe is dodging cheerleaders who want her and Olivia to go up for the squad. And Olivia's got a crush on Calvin Taylor, who Zoe can't stand. Zoe can't imagine anything worse happening until Olivia gets really sick. Zoe is determined to put on a brave face and be positive for her friend, even when she isn't sure what to say, even when Olivia misses months of schools, even when Zoe starts falling for Calvin. The one thing that keeps Zoe moving forward is knowing that Olivia will beat this thing, and everything will go back to the way it was before. It has to, because the alternative is too terrifying for her to even imagine. So you have 2 main characters, Zoe and Olivia. They were really great ballerinas, but then because they dream of becoming a prima ballerinas, but then somehow like after a season they were cut from the company, which means that they were basically fired from the company. Then they were still in school. So then Zoe, it's like doing cheerleading. I mean, they started doing different things after dancing together. And then Olivia, who is this girl who fell sick, along the way, she has a crush on Calvin. And Zoe didn't like Calvin. Well, I mean, when you have the friendship with you, you just take everything for granted most of the time. You assume the person to be there, you want the person to be there, you assume that she'll be there to support you. But until everything changes, and that's when it happened. Olivia got sick, and she got cancer. She got cancer. I forgot which type of cancer she got, but she got cancer, and it was really, really frightening for Zoe because, you know, imagine your best friend is sick, and you know that one day she's gonna leave you. And so Zoe is like trying to make everything looks good for Olivia. It's like to, you know what friends do to each other. Like they try to support each other and all that. So it's like, so Olivia is sick, but Zoe will always try to cheer her up and all that. And then somewhere along the way, you know, Zoe, who didn't like Calvin in the first place, started liking Calvin. And together, they wanted to make it better for Olivia. But what happened is that Zoe actually died, and it was actually really, really sad. It's quite a sad story, you know. It's like Olivia is trying to hide the fact that she is so unwell. And Zoe is trying to pretend that everything is fine. But both of them deep inside know that things are not going to be the way they wish it to be. So it's a really, really sad book. I think I cried when I read it. Because, you know, Olivia, before she really died, she write letters to Zoe and telling her that, you know, you should really get back to dancing because that's what you love, that's what both of us love, and you have to continue this life, this light for both of us, even though I'm not around anymore. So in the end, Zoe and Calvin got together. Olivia died, but the story is pretty amazing, like the other one too. So I don't have a lot of things to say on this book, but I love both of this book. They are really touching story, and they are about friendship. This is more about romance, but it's also a bit about friendship and twists and all that. But this one is more on friendship and more on like love. No, there's just a little bit of love, but yeah. So check out these two books if you're interested in them, and chat below if you want the information on this two book, the author and the name and all that. Also subscribe to my channel if you like my story. No, if you like my book reviews, and then give it a thumbs up if you like it. Also, I'll be making like updates, and also what not. I'll be making exciting videos for you guys. I'll keep it a secret right now, but remember to check it out. Okay, see you.